here we go.
Do you think that the natural metaphors in the Quran, like the sun, the moon, earth, heavens, etc., could they be a way to fix meanings so that we as human beings can relate to those meanings?
Because those things in themselves are eternal.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. Yeah, perhaps because they are outside of the temporal understanding, aren't they? They exist before, after, and with us. They are non-changing. Yeah. So, yeah, in a sense, that could be a dialectic centre in itself, because that is stationary and the text moves around it. So perhaps, maybe that is little plugs in, that holds it together.
I mean, in English, when we say a new dawn,
yeah,
it's not necessarily
we
in
don't
the morning,
mean
is it?
in the morning. Yeah, exactly.
And in Malay, which is my native language, we say the same thing, a new dawn.
It's a universal concept.
It's a universal thing.
That's why, I said about the word night.
Well, exactly.
We understand that metaphorically, universally.
Exactly.
We understand black, white, dark, light, negative in terms of night and day.
So is it possible then that the Quran is appealing to some innate sense of being which we have?
That's exactly what I think it's doing.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I think it's doing. And that's why, Egypt and Israel in that story are quite clearly not geographical places. To me, you have come from some kind of mental bondage and we have freed you. Israel is free, freedom. And we will lead you to it, and you will have to go through a wilderness to get there. And that, to me, mirrors do you know, I picked that out randomly, and yet these two stories actually reflect each other.
They really do.
Yeah. You've gone from here to here through the night, by night, by struggle. Yeah. So, wow. So I absolutely, I think that they're metaphors, not in a traditional understanding. This is metaphor that is reaching an innate capacity in us that we already understand it, but we don't have the language. The metaphor of the Quran is universal, so it can reach every age and stage if we stop trying to fix it. Because look at what's happened to the Bible. Look at these flat earthers. They look increasingly ridiculous and maniacal with the views of Adam and Eve and their fig leaves and stuff. Really. And I don't mean to be rude to people who believe that. Even those of you who know me personally and know how rude I am to them. I just don't understand how we can have human beings, educated human beings, who can completely dissociate their rational, everyday understanding of the world and how they negotiate the world, and yet hold these completely infantile beliefs. This is Santa Claus for grown-ups, and so we need to unlock this text and allow it to be free for everyone. Exactly as Farouk said about Protestantism, it came as, like every time a message comes to the people, it comes as a revolution. Jesus was a revolutionary. He walked into the temple, said, "You lot, it's nothing to do with God." Boom, off you go. You people, stop paying them taxes. This is not their country. Why are you paying their taxes? He started a revolution. The religious scholars turned that into, oh no, what he meant was, don't do anything, just be humble, and then God will reward you after you're dead. And so there is a deliberate corruption, but I don't think it's a massive conspiracy like some people have. I think there is a general will, if you like, to be passive. So a lot of people choose religion. I see more and more people. I was always amazed when people reverted to Islam and became passive and started doing loads of rituals, because I thought these people read the Quran and they should know what it says. But and now I start to see that people will adopt this as a reason, an excuse to do nothing. As long as I am good, as long as I perform my rituals, I will be saved. I am okay. It's a sanctuary, but it's a very, very selfish one. where, you know, being active, if we engage with the text, we become active.